Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
Texas.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Pressure is coming. They're going to scramble now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's running out of time here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
First down loss at second and long from the 23. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They go with a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance at winning these big games.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Notre Dame 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
0. Texas.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch made on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end his drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
QB decides to keep it here. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Ball handed off. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Got great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he can't hold on. A 1st down screen is incomplete.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Hall. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Send the back in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Running back with the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Hall. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring prep. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hall. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. There's another interception. We're losing track. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Garcia. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Hall. Pressure is coming. Catch is made. Room to run here. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That run sets up a critical third down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. And he pulls in the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Easy. Gorilla. Logger. Gaucho.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set, get set. Ready, go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy. Alert, alert.
He'll ride the back again here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Just pounding away for another big gain. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Reload. Ready.
He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play. Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick-6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away.
Notre Dame, Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's running out of time here. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Irish.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
defense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm